Today I'm over here in Houston, Texas to visit Kim Son right here. Kim Son is one of the only Vietnamese buffets in all of America. So I want to check out how this place is and see all the foods. So let's go check it out right now. Let's go. All right guys, so made it into Kim Son Buffet. We're gonna go check it out. There's not many people to talk to here, so we're gonna go ahead and check out the buffet, see what's on there before we get any food. Over here is like the soup area. Over here you got the Saigon street food with some corn, barbecue, you got some shrimp, some chicken, pork, some fish balls, egg rolls, and some more pork as well. We'll definitely hit up that place. Over here you got these dishes, not sure what they are. Bon tom, bon bot, spring rolls, looks good. Definitely want some of this. This is bon sao, the mini pancakes, some banh mi as well. Get some fried chicken, stir-fried chives and mushrooms, Vietnamese meatloaf. You got the tofu, the Vietnamese braised pork, some chicken curry. Everything looks so good. Over here you got some dim sum. So you got the shrimp dumpling, shrimp and pork dumpling, chicken feet, and some pork spare ribs. And you got some steamed rice and noodle and shrimp, some spinach, some noodles, a bunch of sesame balls. 3 different kinds. You got fried rice over here. This is steamed fish, steamed pork feet, steamed fried pork with intestines. I'm gonna have to try that one. Stir-fried broccoli with beef. This one is stir-fried eggplant with tofu, green beans, and this is the fried section. So you got crab rangoons, fries, more egg rolls, fried fish, fried chicken, and then fried pork. This is the dessert section, lots of different desserts over here to get, and they even have tea. And finally, you got all the fruits that you could want. All right, so this is the first dish I got. I got the bon sao, I got the bon something else, basically a small bon sao, and I got the banh mi. So let's try this out. This is like pickled vegetables and then the cold meats. It's crunchy. That's actually a really good banh mi. The good thing is that they give you like half a banh mi, so like, I can eat this totally and be happy. These are like $5 outside, and this is a solid piece of banh mi. I wonder if it has the head cheese in there too. It has head cheese, has everything. So this is super tasty. We'll get the bon sao. So you gotta basically wrap it in a lettuce. So tear it in half, wrap it in lettuce. That's probably too much lettuce. Add some of the other vegetables, and then dip it in the nuoc mam. Let's add this vegetable too. A little bit of hot sauce in the nuoc mam. Mix it a little bit, and then just stuff it in your mouth basically, any way you can. So I'm gonna dip it in there and eat it. So the crepe part of the bon sao, they made it from coconut. That comes through a lot. And this is my favorite thing. One of my favorite things for sure. And then with this one, you basically do the same thing. Just wrap it in some lettuce, get some of the herbs, and dip it in the nuoc mam. I like that. but I like the crispiness of the bonseo more. Pretty much the same dish. I like the bonseo a lot more. So we'll get some more dishes. That was round one. So round two is gonna be some noodles, got some fried rice, some beef and broccoli, and then some chicken. Let's try the fried chicken. Fried chicken. Let's see how the Chinese fried chicken tastes. All breading, but the breading's yummy. Super crunchy. Look at fried chicken. Super crunchy. Let's try some of these noodles. I like this little chili, red chili. Let's add that in there and then try some of the noodles. Basically a vegetable noodle. They gave me a lot of food. I didn't ask for this much, but they gave me a lot. But that's like a whole platter. Noodles are good. This is the tofu and sauce. This is a good platter of food right here. And then we'll go for some of the fried rice. Just a little bit. Fried rice, I would choose the noodles for sure instead of the fried rice. And then we'll go for this. This is basically Chinese food over here that I got instead of the Vietnamese food. So we'll try a little bit of the broccoli and beef. Those are good, but I'm gonna hit up the Vietnamese side more. I'm gonna hit up the Vietnamese barbecue and then the soup, but the Vietnamese barbecue, the street foods, let's go there. One skewer, the skewer, and then do you guys put it in noodles? You put it in a bowl like that? Yeah, get it in a bowl. And then can you add that? Yeah. And also egg roll. Perfect, thank you. All right, so this is from the street food area. We got a little bit of everything. I didn't get the corn, but look how much food they gave me. I'm trying to like eat everything, but they give you a whole load of food. So I got the boon, so this is like basically noodles, some lettuce, the egg roll, and then they give you pork. I got the barbecue pork, and then the shrimpies. So I would eat this whole. I'm gonna take off the head, and then I'll eat everything else, because I don't want to eat the head. Smells good, very shrimpy. So we'll eat this whole. That's nice. That's nice. That's yummy. Get the shrimp. I don't know what they put on top of it. A little glazed. So that's super tasty. And then the pork barbecue. Huge. Super tender and fatty. Sweet. The shrimp is definitely better. And then they pretty much give you like pork, barbecued pork, and they pour it like the nook mom, the shrimp, all over it with pickled vegetables. So I'm gonna put this into my bowl over here. And we are gonna mix it up and eat it. A little bit of hot sauce. All right, let's give this a taste. This is a good bowl of boon. Got the egg roll. If you guys come here, be prepared to eat for sure. right, I was tempted to get 2 soups, but I held back and got one. I got one of my favorites. This is Beaumont. And I was about to put some shrimp paste in here, but the guy who was also in line with me, he was like, don't put that in your Beaumont. But I like it shrimpy, but it's okay. I listened to him. Good spicy soup. If you guys like spicy, it's got a little bit of everything. They make it so fast, you just tell the guy what to order, and they'll make your soup in like 60 seconds. This is a good bowl of soup. It does need a little bit of shrimp paste, so I'm gonna go get that and add it, but solid soup here. You can get full on everything. Every dish tastes like it's authentic. All right, I got my Beaumont, added some shrimp paste in there. That's what it's missing. Good, pungent taste of the shrimp, fermented shrimp. Now I'm happy. So it's come to the time where I am like super full, so I'm getting a little bit at a time. This is the spring rolls. It's a simple shrimp spring roll with peanut sauce. So dip it in here. This is pretty simple, can't go wrong. But again, they do it right. It tastes good. I'll go see what else I get. Almost full, probably one more plate. I haven't hit up the main area too much. I just stuck to the soup place and the barbecue place. But we'll get one more plate, maybe 2. So we got 3 drinks here. We got a basil drink. This one's Thai tea over here. And this one is green tea. Just some drinks to help wash everything down. Let's try the green tea. This is all you can drink as well. So if you come here, you want Coke, get the Coke, but you can get these drinks too. It's part of the buffet. So let's try this one. There's some green tea in there for sure. Some matcha green tea, sweet. This is the one I already had, the Thai tea, which is my favorite. Yeah, that's a solid Thai tea for sure. And this one's a sweet, the basil one. So if you look closely, it has some little basil seeds and some jellies too. So it's like a grass jelly drink. This one's the least sweetest. So if you don't like sweet, get this one. Out of these 3, I still like the Thai tea the most. Now we're gonna get that last plate. This is the plate I got. This was like a chicken with some, like a fried rice thingy. I don't know what it was. Looked good, people were getting it. Let's try the chicken. Like a soy saucy, sweet chicken, and this is like the rice that came with it. It's actually pretty yummy. Good crunchy on the outside, and then they put a sauce on top of it. Got me this little Vietnamese meatball, or it's like a meatloaf. Very fish. Tastes like a lot of fish sauce in that one. And then this one is the intestines, some braised intestines. I'm kind of scared of this one. Look at that. That's the intestines. Let's try it. Should I take a small bite or a big bite? Let's do the big bite. Let's put the whole thing in my mouth. Let's see. I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna take a small bite. Good. Very vinegary. This is like all texture. Like if you like that fatty texture in there, this would be super good fried, but it's still good, especially with rice. So I got a little bit of rice. Like the people there, they feel like they're all like Asian parents, so they're trying to feed you as much food as possible. Like I had to tell them I only want 1 scoop of rice or 1 scoop of everything. Yeah, so this is good with rice. I like it. Definitely had to get some greens for good luck, because if you don't eat greens at a buffet or dim sum, then it's not lucky. This one over here is the pork trotter, pig's foot. I'm eating with my hand. Similar to the tripe, but I like the tripe better. This is tastier. Pig's foot, not my favorite. And then finally we got this pork, braised pork with an egg. Kind of looks like adobo from the Philippines. So it's got pork belly. That's a big piece of meat. I'm so full. I'm gonna eat this one little half of it. Definitely a lot sweeter than adobo. Well, that's good. I'm gonna try to finish this up, and then I think that's it. Might get one more dish that I haven't gotten, but we're getting close to the end over here. All right, I got 3 mystery dim sum and 1 bun. So this is the first one. This is the pork bun. Open it up. You got your char siu pork in there with some show pao, as we would call it in the Philippines, but I don't know what they call it in China or wherever this is from. Let's give it a taste. Small bites. I thought I wasn't eating more, but these guys, you guys can't see them. They said eat more. This is what you wanted to do. So they told me to eat more. So it's an okay bun. Of course, I'm super full now, so nothing's gonna taste absolutely delicious. Super bready. All right, this is the first one we got. This is the pork ribs. Pork ribs with black bean on top of it. The black beans are super salty, but it goes well probably with this. I told you this was my favorite thing. Yeah, you need some rice with that for sure. Because these black beans are so salty, the sweetness from the rice, or the sweetness from that rice, it goes well together. All right, the next thing we got is the shrimp shumai. So basically a thin layer of dumpling over some shrimp. It's so huge. That is so huge. Let's give it a bite. Looks like a little fish, a jellyfish. Let's give it a bite. All right, so the shrimp thing, it was good. Again, I'm super full. Not tasting the greatest for everything. But the last thing is the chicken feet. So, you know, in some buffets I've seen they have like boneless chicken feet. This is clearly with bone. So basically how you eat this is you take like a whole like knuckle. So if you see the chicken feet right there, I'm gonna take that middle finger and put it in my mouth. And then you just kind of rip the skin, the tendons off of it. And that's how you eat it. Like, it's cooked so much that the skin falls off of the bone. And you just take the bones out, put it aside, and eat more. This is actually super tasty. Like, I've had chicken feet where it's not cooked as much, where it doesn't fall apart as much, and the skin just, it's hard to remove. But it's pretty good. Actually, out of all of that I just had now, the chicken feet was my favorite. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the main dishes. I'm gonna go for some of that dessert over there. They got a bunch of jellies and other things, so we'll try that next. These drinks are lifesavers right now, but I got a couple of desserts, some jelly ones, a cassava cake, and then these, I'm not even sure what they are, but they're like jelly drinks too, with a little bit of creamer and then some crushed ice too. So let's give this one a taste. It's got a couple different jellies. I'm gonna try to go from the bottom all the way up. You got some beans in there. Looks just like a halo halo, but not really. Very coconut forward. Looks like it has some custard in there too. I mean, if you fed this to me in the Philippines, I'd be like, yeah, it's halo halo. But more coconutty. This one looks very similar, but it comes in a glass. So let's try this one. This one looks more jelly. I think it also has that coconut flavor. So clearly coconut is very prevalent in Vietnam. All right, let's try this one. Some jellies, a lot lighter, very refreshing with the ice. So we'll go for this cassava cake right here. Reminds me of my mom's cassava cake, so it's a good thing. This one's like kind of a great, like cake on the top and then something else on the bottom. I like this one better than cassava. Then we'll try these jellies. Eat with your hands at the end because I have no more utensils. I want to say they all taste like coconut. Everything tastes like coconut to me. This one's a purple one. I don't even know how to describe this. It looks like it has some kind of layered, like, carb in there. Like maybe coconut again, but not really.
Maybe crepe.
Maybe crepes. These are all very like mildly tasting desserts. Like it just tastes like jelly. This one has some sesame seeds on top of it. Green. That one's interesting. You got an interesting flavor. Like something you wouldn't expect in a dessert. More like a tea. It tastes like a tea. Out of all of these, I like this little cake thingy and this dessert, whatever that is. So I'm gonna finish all this up and then we'll go outside and I'll tell you what I think about this buffet and what are some of my favorite things that I had today. All right guys, so that's it from here at Kim Son. I enjoyed it. The things that I would probably come back for and get more than once, but I try to eat everything over here, definitely is gonna be the bonseo. I really like that. The banh mi was good. The little boon dish with all the barbecue, that was good. And I would get more soups. Like I only got one soup. I wanted to try the pho. I wanted to try the bun rio, and that's like the seafood soup. And yeah, I would get those. Those are my favorites. The bonseo definitely something that I really like. But make sure to come here in Houston if you want to check it out. This is like the only Vietnamese buffet in America. So come to Kim Son in Houston. Check it out. It was only like $23 a person for lunch, and I enjoyed it. So come here and don't forget, if you guys want to follow me to the food, follow me at Beaumont Foodie, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.